Hello, my beautiful souls. The Awakened Dreamer here to give you your daily tarot reading for Sunday, the 6th of March, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. And I do want to remind you, as always, this is general for the day for the collective, all 12 signs. So just take what resonates and don't stress over what doesn't. But as well, thank you in advance for your likes, comments, and your subscriptions to this channel if you haven't done so already. Do want to apologize for not uploading Saturday's reading. Fully recorded it, but it just didn't come out to my liking, up to my standards, so I decided not to put it out. Anyways, everything happens for a reason. We are going to begin today's reading by pulling a message, an oracle for each quarter of the day to speak upon it from the Sacred Forest Oracle deck. But the overall message I received for this upcoming Sunday, standing ovation. Standing ovation. Very nice. So let's do some shuffling, and then we're just going to use the small everyday tarot to further clarify each one. Okay. They're saying as guided by spirit. As guided. Alrighty, let me fix my hood. I'm being told it needs a little bit of adjusting. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. For my beautiful collective for this upcoming Sunday to begin. For Sunday. Okay. Get the first half of the day out. And what else do we have? Beautiful. We got all four. Underlining focus on expansion and truth. Being very honest with other people. And that could be part of why you're getting a standing ovation to an extent. Or you could be seeing a level of expansion within your business, within your presence on social media. They could be intertwined. Or expansion when it comes to your career choice, your job in general. It just feels like a lot of us are being reminded that we're expanding as individual souls, okay, as an individual soul, being pushed to pick the fruit from our tree of life. Interesting to understand that every chapter that we've gone through has helped us expand and become a different version of ourselves, and to receive, it's part of us receiving this standing ovation throughout this day. They're showing me somebody clapping, okay, naturally for this reading. Let's put this to the side. And let's see here. We're beginning the first quarter of the day with protection. They're saying you're protected, don't forget it. You're protected, don't forget it. There's something about, in the past, a lot of us standing in the shadows or just feeling like we don't stand out enough, or just waiting for our moment to shine or to come out and show off a bit, or just to succeed in a lot of ways. And it just feels like also this is partially coming through as the protection from spirit in the background, not always being completely visible, or it may not be completely memorable that they are protecting us. For some like me, it's very memorable. But it just, there's a reminder that comes through in the first quarter of the day that you're protected. Okay. Very interesting. And so all the meanwhile throughout this first quarter, I'm hearing this isn't love because we've got the Two of Cups and the Ace of Wands. There's a passionate fresh start to this day, okay? You're implementing a new strategy or something that you implemented very recently in the last couple days, couple weeks, is giving you this standing ovation. And it feels like a connection in your life. They're saying not love, it's a friend or an acquaintance, a coworker. Could even be a boss figure. Someone is commending you for doing what you do very well, for being very strategic, for being very talented. You have it going on is what is coming through now. Stay on course. You've got what it takes to become big, to become, okay, for some of you famous, to become your own version of success, okay? It just feels like people are recognizing how much you're worth throughout this day right off the bat, okay? But I just feel as if you're being pushed to recognize that your job is to keep moving forward, keep doing what you know feels right to you, but to ground oneself all the meanwhile. As we make our way to the second quarter of the day, we have transformation. Naturally, it is a day that we're talking about expansion within our career, within our individual soul, and therefore reminding us that we're going through what feels like kind of a rapid transformation at this time. Even if you're individually feeling energy-wise a little bit slow in the making. Interesting. As I say, slow in the making, I feel like that was strategic wording for the Eight of Pentacles being at the bottom as well. Feeling like you're producing what you are, developing at this time in a slow manner, but noticing that that's helping you feel calmer in the process, and therefore the quality is being heightened at this time. The quality's rising. Interesting wording. It just feels like you could be a bit wordy in your career choice at this time, but it's exuding a level of passion and drawing people's attention in. You could find that your transformation is helping you exude your personality more so, but in a more productive manner. You could also find that your transformation is feeling a bit heavy at this time, and that's partially why you can't sort of pick up pace or feel inclined to speed forth rapidly. But all the meanwhile, for some of you, this could be more so reflecting on your past transformation, on past difficulties, on how that's weighed you down. And therefore, it's pushed you to sort of release that heaviness and embrace the transformation that lies ahead for you. That's inevitable, okay? It's part of your growth is what they're saying. Two of Pentacles, definitely going through a balancing act throughout this day, weighing out options. You could be researching a future investment or a future change. That's part of your individual transformation. They're saying that's never ending. Death, okay? And so putting an end to the struggle, putting an end to something in the near future, or just thinking about how you put something to rest recently in order to better your situation, to easier go through this transformation or to initiate a new part of it, okay? Spread your wings, you deserve it. You deserve it, as I struggle to say that. So I already clarified or started to clarify the third quarter, which we have passage. We have the Sun card. So they're saying beam like the ray of light that you are as you make your way through this day and begin the second half. Being pushed to recognize that doors are opening for yourself. Pushed to reflect or just think about your individual path as you make your way into the second half of the day. There's an angelic feeling that you will be one with as people just continue to commend you for all that you're doing, all that you're achieving, all that you're developing. Being you is leading you to people noticing you, but also wanting to clap or snap or just give you that standing ovation, depending on the level of praise that's flowing in at this time. Feeling as if at times you do have to sort of dodge certain obstacles or overcome them, and it feels like you're going through a bit of a maze at times, right? They're saying it sometimes feels like a video game, but you're being reminded that you're protected through this passage. You're being pushed to stand tall and proud and again be the light that you know you are within, even if at times, excuse me, certain obstacles or certain people, energies, situations, difficulties dim that light or put it out temporarily. It's this day that reminds you can shine as bright as you'd like to or feel the need to in that moment, but more so allow yourself to remember that your work should help you shine more so, okay? Even when you're producing it, when you're developing it, but also when people commend you and notice you for it, okay? Don't try and tell me that doesn't help you smile a bit, glow a bit more, helps you push forward just a little bit more, okay? They're saying, again, you're protected as you go through this passage of your own. It's individual to your path, to your story, to your development. We're finishing up the day in the spread with letting go. Letting go. Let go of what no longer suits you, as you are, naturally this would come out in this reading, the Three of Pentacles. People seeing what you're displaying, people seeing what you've been working towards. I'm now hearing blood, sweat, and tears. Do it for you, but do it for the ones you love. And it's okay if you want to do it for the attention, for the development in that sense as well. It feels like you need to be open to, this is about a past change you made within your business, within your job, something of the sort, an adjustment that was made, and it's paying off, okay? It's paying off. Let's clarify this letting go card. We have the Moon card and the Ten of Cups. So you finish up the day feeling a little bit emotional, okay? But you're also being pushed to recognize that it's this time, it's this ending of the day. The day in general should teach you to just let go of those emotions once you learn from them, okay? Once you grow from them. And I feel like if you're drawn to this reading, you've already learned from them, so let's let them go. As you're pushed to recognize that your Ten of Cups lifestyle, your fulfillment, your happiness, the perfect family life is yours for the taking. And it's part of why you're being pushed to recognize your worth, your talent, through the standing ovation, through the commending, the praise. It's part of you recognizing at the end of the day that, yeah, screw it. We all become emotional, or a little bit of that struggle takes over from time to time. That's life. But at the end of the day, you haven't given up. You've transformed because of the difficulties, and that transformation, that development wouldn't have been the same, or wouldn't have left you where you are, feeling more so like you should, right? More like who you were meant to be, or on the way to that, if you didn't go through some of those difficulties, right? So at the end of the day, just recognize, look at, now I'm getting, ta-da, you know, like people just being like, look at this individual, look at what we achieved. You could even find that your achievement leaves you recognizing others at the end of the day as well for what they're made of, for what they're worth, or what they've been through. And all the meanwhile, it's a day that reminds you that you deserve the attention, you deserve the praise, you deserve the compliments. It's okay to admit, or to be honest with oneself, that it helps you keep moving forward at times. But it's a day that simply reminds you the wheel is moving for you, and you deserve the standing ovation. All right? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hoping you have the most amazing Sunday. I know you will, and I'll see you next time. Bye.